boy said he had nothing to do with it, although he did watch. To his credit, the other boy did not rat him out. That's what's left of my fence. So we got a plan. It's an old fence. I took most of it down. Some of it was still up, and I'm taking most of it down because most of my neighbors are starting to put up fences now, so I don't really need to go buy a new one. So my plan here is to see, I already took one out just to see if it would work. I'm going to take some of this old fence that I've got right here, and we're going to pull that off those posts since the other fence is in, and basically my yard is all fenced in now. And we're going to try to put that over there. If you look right here, you can see the fence was falling down anyway, so I didn't really get too upset over it when it happened, other than the boy that lives next door is a bit destructive with a lot of things. But I got enough pickets, and we're going to repair what we got here anyway. Eventually I want to pull this out and put in a, you know, vinyl fence, white vinyl fence for up front. But for now, what today's project is going to be is we're going to repair this section, repair this section, repair this, and hopefully I have enough pickets left over that I can extend this fence line maybe down to hopefully at least this post. I don't know, we'll see. The thing with this property, if you look here, that's my truck right there, and that's my driveway, and if you look, you can see the property line is right there at their back steps, and over there is mine. So off the little addition that's there, I have about 26 feet that comes out over across the driveway. And because these houses are so close, that's the main reason I want to have a privacy fence on this side. And I'm just not ready to put up a brand new fence at this point until we can figure out a way to get that boy under control. All right, before I go over and start working on the fence, I just finished cutting the lawn, and I was looking up, way up there, and I don't know how well you can see that, but there's still some bittersweet that's alive. I traced it down over to here. It's on the neighbor's property. Actually, technically, this is actually the property line. So what we're gonna do right here, you can see it. This one here is still alive, and she's got things growing out. I already killed off this one tree right here, so I'll have to take this down for them. But I get along with them well enough. I'm sure they'll let me take it down. But you can see this little sprouter right here going off, and it's going to start going over towards my shed. I did get some right here. If you cut them right down here, they eventually dry out, then they fall out of the tree over the winter. Whatever you do, do not pull on these, because the branches that they're all wrapped around are likely dead. So and I'll have to find a way to help them get the rest of that root out. Now, basically, I just separated in two. What I'll do is I'll watch that over the week or so. What I'm going to look for is right in here, you'll start seeing sap build up. And when that sap starts building up, that's what that is. It's the plant starting to scar over. I'll take a drill, I'll drill a hole right through in there, and then paint some poison right on there. And hopefully what will happen is it will suck that poison right in and bring it right down to the rest of the plant. The way you'll know when you get those, as far as, you know, if that was the actual spot, is when I look up there at the top, in a couple of weeks I'll start seeing them to wilt. As they all wilt and turn brown, they'll, you know, I know I actually got that. If it stays green, it continues to grow. I have to go around looking for the, you know, where that is. You know, that might be a better view. See the vines kind of hanging down right there? Those are what I'm waiting for to turn brown. Or at least wilt, then I know I got it. If they're not brown and wilted within a week or two, then I know I have to look for the rest of it. What are you doing? I thought you were over there sweeping off.
I was, but now I'm done, so I'll put this away now, okay?
All right, go put it away. So I still have to brush hog in here. That video will be coming soon. I just got to get to work on that fence. I took out that one, as I said already, particular post, and I'll show you that in a minute, what we did with it. But first what I got to do is I'm going to have to cut some of this brush back, because that was really quite the job to get that fence out with all these thorns. I mean, look at that. And I don't really want to take down the little scrub trees there, whatever they are. They are alive. They do provide some privacy from the neighbor. He's got one heck of a light back there. When he puts that thing on, it's like it lights up. It's like it's lighting up Fenway Park. So we're gonna trim out as much of this as we can, and I'll show you how I actually kind of repaired the fence enough so that we can move it to another place. Now over here, this is where I put the other fence. That was the one that was out back, and
Video bomb!
you can hear, yeah, video bomb, you clown. Basically all I did was just a couple of, that's enough, a couple of 2x3s, just to at least get it out of there. It's pretty solid. The pickets, they are old. If you kick on them, they will break, but this fence will work pretty decent once I get it all put together and over there.
recording. I'm pretending I'm recording you. I have an idea. Nope. Okay. Dirt test didn't go through. Oh well. Dirt test didn't go too well. Dirt test didn't go too well. So let's try. The speech test didn't work out well either. Secret test 2. And secret test 2 is a double bounce. Let's try brick test. Okay, brick test is basically the same as this test and brown test. Now let's try it
That's
as the step test. So I'm pretty sure it's a top. So this is middle.
So basically, I just measured 56.5 on center from the very top of the picket. I haven't decided yet. I might cut the rotted part off the bottom. I'm not sure yet. So that's why I did that. The secret here is to not to go in full bore, or else you'll split the picket right in half. This will make it a lot easier for handling too. Really could have used a second guy there when I was getting it out. Still have some pickets out back behind the shed.
I like that sound.
I'm glad you like it.
And I don't like it at the same time.
Let's not play with the camera, pal.
I'm just liking it. Oh wow, only 19% on the camera. And whoa.
Braden,
What?
go find something to do.
Like, how about watching you do this?
Well, then be quiet.
Okay.
That one's a waste. Not much holding that.
More screws, more screws. Oh yeah. More screws.
So I found another panel. Get back behind there. So we're up to 3. That panel's actually not doing anything. That's gonna look pretty good back there once I get it all cleared out. I'm thinking maybe some mulch back there. What do you think? Drop some comments down there in the on the bottom there. Tell me what you think I should do with back there. I really don't want to cut grass. That's why I'm thinking maybe mulching it all. But we're over here. This side's going to be a little easier. I'm just going to, this top right here is pretty solid already. I only need maybe 1 or 2 at the bottom. I got more pickets. I can screw these in while they're up on the fence. Same with putting in this panel here. I have to trim these bushes all back behind in here. And this here is still pretty solid. Might be able to get away with reusing that. Maybe throwing another one down in here, screwing that up. And then the same with the bottom, and then we just hook it right back up to the post. Post ain't too solid. Might get another couple of years out of it. And this is the stuff I'm talking about. You gotta stay on top of it. I'm not sure where this stuff started growing. Right over here seems to be where it's at its worst. And then the back corner. So I'm just going back here to see. I know I got another panel over there like I just said. But I'm going over here. I want to see how many panels I can actually get back here behind my shed. Got at least one whole panel here, maybe a possibility of two. And then there's a half one down over there. Also have some pickets down in here too. Well, that's not the one he was looking for, but here, take this one. But find the other one.
I found the one I was looking for already. Yay, the red stuff is gone. I didn't
Yeah, well, it might be Jameson's, so.
How could it get all the way over here?
Well, I don't know. How does your stuff get over there?
I don't know. I'm running over there.
This is what I got done so far. I'm gonna have to go up and get some more 2x3s. My mom's in the hospice, so that's part of the reason why I haven't been posting too often. Just got back from going to see her today. I'm gonna have to go out and get a couple more of these 2x3s. Today I decided to stop putting this up because I had to actually go on the other side of the fence. I don't know how well that's gonna work out with the neighbors, but they're not home, so I didn't really mind. Not that it matters, I have at least 2 feet over there. But based on what I'm looking at here, it does appear that I'm gonna make it at least to this post here. So you guys are also gonna probably get to see how to dig out a cement fence post, because right in here, I know there's a fence post down there that rotted off and fell off. Shout out to Frank, my previous neighbor that used to live here. He used to take care of this fence for me. I never had to come over here to do much of anything. If he saw something falling over, he would just put up something in there, and he did a pretty good job by putting up these pressure treated ones, which is way more than what I did. Thanks, Frank. I know we didn't start off too well as neighbors when you first moved in, but we both know why that is, right? This is what we got done so far. I didn't videotape all of this part, mostly because what I was trying to do was, you know, feel my way around to see how things were going to work out. I wasn't entirely sure how this was going to work, because I was basically doing one picket at a time. Basically what I'm saying, I don't know what I'm doing. What I did down in here a couple of times is I would take out, oh, I don't know, it's like 1, 2, 3, about 7 or fewer of the pickets that I have out back behind my shed, because I can't get them out of there. And that made it kind of easy for me to line it up with the 2x3 that I put in underneath. This is about as far as we can go for now. My next section I have way over there. There's 2 panels there that I had put together from out back earlier. Right around in here is there's some cement down there somewhere. I got to get that pulled out. So that's as far as we're going to be going today. I think over time I'll probably try to see if I can get some of those other little old rotted 2x3s pulled out. I just don't want to break the pickets, so I don't know, maybe they'll fall off, but this is good enough for now. I'm pretty sure it's going to last at least, I'd say at least a year or 2, maybe 3. As you can see down here, I still have to put another 2x3 in, and over here I got some more 2x3s so I can fix the front part of the fence. I'll probably actually videotape all of that since I got a good idea of what I'm doing now. I was right. Thought I was going to get lucky. I did cement that post in, but I think this might have been a post where I was starting to run out of cement. So I started digging and found there is cement down there. So I think I just put like maybe a 1 bag of cement down at the bottom. This is what we got. I've dug the hole. That's about a good 2 feet down. But if you look down in here, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this with the light. Right in here, that's the cement that I had. And as you can see, I've got it somewhat loose. What I'm gonna try to do is dig out around this a little bit more, see if I can't get something wrapped around that, and maybe jack that up and out. That's I know I'm almost positive, I don't remember, it was like 30 more years ago. I'm almost positive that was one full bag, so that's going to be at least a 50 pound 50 pounds of weight. And at this age, I'm not going to be able to actually pull that out by hand. So we're going to see what happens here. All right, so I got even luckier. I started digging out down around here. Apparently this is was a lot less than 50 pounds of cement that I used. But I started digging around here looking for a place that I could put a strap around or a chain, and then I was going to jack the whole thing out. But then I noticed, look at this, and there's no way that's 50 pounds. I'm moving this with one hand, and that is out. Wasn't much cement on that. I did have the jack ready to go and the strap. Don't know if that strap was going to work. Generally the way you do this is if you can get a chain or a strap. That was the reason I was digging out and around back in here. What the objective is ideally a chain, and you come around in here. I was going to use a strap. Probably would have worked, but hopefully it gets caught like underneath here and like underneath in here, and as you start jacking it up, it'll pull the whole thing right out. But we got her out. So the tool that I used that was probably the most useful as I got deeper down into the hole was one of these. An ice cream scoop. Yeah, wife gets a little pissed off because I do use a lot of her kitchen utensils for various tools. Don't worry though, this one here was one of, I think, 3 or 4 she had. She was complaining because she did notice it missing, go figure. She bought it because, you know, it was on sale. And I was like, we've got like 10 of those. And she said, no, we have 2. So then we ended up with 3. Now we're down to 2. But I was looking at this thing, and I was noticing this whole bottom that was in the ground is still good and solid. Kind of makes me wonder if maybe I should cement up a little higher. Well, obviously higher, but I was almost not going to cement this new post that I'm putting in, but I'm thinking I might, because that's all still preserved. That's pretty good. I do have to dig a little deeper, as you can see. That post is a little too high, a little higher than that one. And it's also higher than those over there. So I got some more digging to do, and then we can get these last 2 panels up, and then we'll finish off down there. I got some old cement here. This cement I've had probably for, I don't know, I'm gonna say 20, maybe 15 years minimum. It was pretty hard when I was starting to work with it with the bag, but this is what we got. I did break it open. We're gonna try to actually use this to cement this post in. We'll see how well this works. Like I said, it is pretty old. It was in the house, wasn't in a humid area. Just busting it up with a shovel seems like it might actually do the trick. As you can see, that's pretty hard, but it is breakable. I just take a shovel here, and this is all I did. And just keep working it. I guess what I'm trying to tell you is if you get some old cement lying around,
If it's been in a dry place, it might still be usable. I wouldn't recommend doing this for, like, say, a stairway or building a wall. But for cementing in a post, this might do the trick. Well, that actually looks pretty good. I don't know, I think this will work. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Whatever you do, don't breathe this stuff in. Yeah, I know, I should be wearing a mask, but no. I got to 61 doing it this way. Still alive. I'm gonna try to put the cameraman back on. This is his second chance. All right, let's try to do it right. Now,
Okay.
so that handle doesn't slide down on you, hold it tight.
Or just do
Yeah,
this.
right. And there you go. Here, we're gonna move that like that. Now it's straight.
Now you look dark.
So first we gotta put some dirt in. Don't move the camera around too much.
I'm just holding it still like this.
Now, you asked about the rock that you saw in the cement.
Right.
This is why. I throw a rock down there and another one. Now I'm not going to put the cement down that low. That kind of, see, now holds the post almost in place where we want it. All right, what do I do with that level? Oh, there it is.
It's right there, silly.
What am I doing here, pal?
You're making sure it's level.
Yep, I want it to be straight up and down.
I prefer this spot for some reason.
And needs to go that way a little. We'll still have more room for adjustment once we get the cement poured in. Now, I probably should take the rocks out because you never know, the next guy who has to dig this out doesn't want to deal with those rocks up here. But I'm not going to do that. I'm 61. I don't care. I'm probably not going to be the one that pulls this out next time.
Yeah, you might need to do it again. Who knows, maybe the next person to dig it out will be me.
Right now we just want to
Fixing it.
pack that down.
Okay, pack it down, pack it down. Okay.
It's already pretty solid.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Nope, we're on. Let's see. Let's go this way a little. That looks good.
I can't wait to see this when it's all edited
Rock for the
together.
next guy to dig out.
I can't wait to see this when it's all edited together. Another rock.
Now, why do you think I went with this side, this pile first? Over here.
Why?
Because that was near the bottom of the hole. Your soil, when you dig a hole, you want to put your topsoil to one side and the bottom soil to a different side. Because the bottom soil here in Massachusetts is all mostly clay.
Oh.
And you can't grow much in clay.
Wow, what cement looks crazy.
Looks like mud.
I know, but it's just dry mud. Mud that dries up, though. It's just mud that dries up, right?
All right, Nana.
Bye.
Oh no.
Ah, we have more dust. Oh, great. Now we need, but at least we got a wheelbarrow full of water that we can mix it all up in.
We gotta just mix all this up.
Yep.
And then once we get it all mixed, we'll pour it into the ground.
water is doing its job. Wow. It's like mud, except really dusty mud.
Huh? I know that leaks, yeah.
Look at that yucky shovel. Well, piece of a shovel anyway. Ugh. This is really satisfying and really gross at the same time. It looks like cow poop mixed with mud. Ew.
It's supposed to rain. I don't want this stuff too moist, but I also don't want it too dry. Let's see, look at all that right down in there.
Yeah, for a moment I thought we were almost done mixing it up, but now look.
You're learning now what happens when you work with cement.
Yep. Ew.
Ah.
You're right, it does. Oh! Here comes the water again. Oh God. Ew. Looks like mud again. Mud that dries up. Dried up mud.
We don't really care how soapy it is. It's only gonna hold a post in.
This is super satisfying, isn't it?
Somebody's cigarette butt is in there.
Two. I saw two. So just. Oh no! Look. Oh. Well, I guess some cigarette butts are gonna be dried into here. But I don't care.
Probably more cement than we needed
On
for
the
one post, but since it was old, I didn't care. I figured I'd get rid of it.
compared to camera in real life looks like you bone wheeled it from the camera one. Bone wheel in Minecraft just means grow up. Ew. 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 Very satisfying, isn't it?
Glad you find it satisfying.
Catch it.
You're a lousy cameraman.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You don't think you are, but I'm
Your
telling
shovel
you,
is
you
gonna. Your shovel is gonna be covered with dried cement. I don't care. I don't care. Nobody cares. As long as
Okay.
this cement gets into this hole. Okay. Put her in. Again. Put her in. We're putting in the cement. Whoa. That is satisfying as well. Wow. Also some plants. A plant got stuck in there. You can see that. It's very small on the camera, but I figure in the actual video it won't be as small. Be careful, you don't want to step on some smooth cement that didn't get in. Like this. Scrape it in. This is so
Fence keeps getting. I hate that freaking fence here. It gets in my way.
right there. Ew. Satisfying, satisfaction, satisfying, satisfaction. Wimpy.
Hope that doesn't dry before I get back to it.
Yeah. Staying still. Oh. Please stay in, post.
Trust me, you got time. we're gonna have to wait a while for this to start setting up, and then you can write your name on it.
Yeah. Then I can wipe out the cement I got on my finger all over you. So you'll be dry. A cement rock solid monster. Just not a monster.
Don't go near the cement. Get away from it.
Is this away enough?
Yeah. Actually, I'd like you in the other yard.
Why? Okay. That's in the way. So I can't. The wheelbarrow is in the way.
What I'm gonna do is smooth this out just a little bit so Braden can write his name in it later.
Yeah. Thank you. In the front only. Only in the front. I said only in the front. So it's like, that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Grandpa won't know until the video. Once he watches it, when he's editing it, he'll probably
Cool. Now we'll wait for that to set up a little.
see what's all this.
While we
Yeah,
clean our tools
cool.
off.
Yeah, cool. Time to clean the tools off. Jump. I didn't actually jump. Whoa! Going crazy. Aw. I wanted you to keep that on.
Now, so you know, pal, look at me. Just so you know, if you don't clean the cement off, when you go to use this tool later, it'll have, you're not paying attention with your camera. If you don't clean off your tools, then later cement is on it and you can't get the cement off.
I
Trust me,
wanted.
you don't want the cement on it when you go to use it for other projects.
Okay, time to clean off the wheelbarrow now, which is going to be a wet job. A very wet job. How dare you? Ah! Crazy cool! That is cool. Ah! Cement flood! I think we're having a flood of cement. Cement water.
No, the upside is that won't allow those stupid bittersweet things to come back.
Well, at least in that spot. Oh, God. The bittersweet isn't stupid. Ah! I like bittersweet.
I'm glad you do. I don't.
Joking. I'm just joking anyway. Look at how wet the ground
Dry
is.
out.
Dry out on the leaves. Dry out on the leaves. I should make a song about that when I grow up and put it on YouTube or Facebook or something as a music video.
We'll wait another half hour to an hour, pal, and then we'll come out and see how set up it is. And you're not paying attention to the camera. This is why I fired you the last time. Once it sets up a little in about an hour, maybe you can write your name in there. You're only going to get about one chance though, so you better get it right.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
All right. Go ahead, act like a clown. We all know you're gonna. All right.
What?
I'm on the other side of the fence. As you can see, I put theirs all back. In fact, I even fixed theirs a little bit. And that one's all in place. And it's in better condition than it was before I started. And all right. This video is getting a little too long, so I'm gonna have to edit a lot of this down, but I'm gonna just show you some of the progress we got. I got this front one here done. That one was a pretty easy one to do. This panel over here turned out to be in a lot worse shape than I thought it was going to be. I ended up taking the whole panel out and just starting over from scratch. The way I did this was I just put in these two rails first, and then one at a time attached the pickets to the fence. If we come back over here, this is what it looks like from the driveway side. The little loop-de-doo there I got. That was kind of an afterthought. The next time you see this, it'll all be cleaned up. What I'm thinking about is in that corner right there, I'm thinking about maybe building a woodshed right there. Considering maybe building it out of pallets, because I found a place where I might be able to get some free pallets. So that might be another future coming video. Like the disclaimer in my videos says, don't do what I do. This is mostly for my entertainment, although in this particular case, it wasn't really entertainment for me. Yeah. Cut myself with this. It'll be all right. No, it won't. Called my wife looking for all the medical supplies. I couldn't find them, didn't know where they were. So it turns out we didn't have any. So what I went with was a little bit of paper towels and some electrical tape. That should be fine. Still don't know why she was laughing at me when I called her on the phone. Anyway, the way this happened was I was trying to cut out some of that bittersweet with the saw. I got a little over rambunctious. The thing started bouncing around. I should have let go, but I didn't. So like it says in the beginning of my videos, and the end, don't do what I do.